Hi, I'm Rachel Mellon.
And I'm Sam Stiles with the Poly Post this week.
Friday night served as a celebration for RecFest, hosted by ASI Campus Recreation, Student Health, Counseling Services, and Wellness Center. The event promoted the nearly completed Bronco Recreation and Intramural Complex, also known as The Brick, which is scheduled to open in fall quarter 2014. The celebration included activities such as inflatable obstacle courses, rock climbing, basketball, and soccer. Getting students' blood pumping through the activities was a great way of showing what The Brick will have to offer. Read more in the latest issue of the Poly Post.
Last Thursday, the Broncos Events and Activities team hosted a poetry slam, which included student talent and featured the widely known poet Sheehan Van Cleef. Students sipped on hot chocolate while they enjoyed a night of spoken words from their peers. Before Van Cleef performed, the audience was given a surprise when CPP and ASI alumni Chris Oswala visited the campus to perform 2 original poems. Check out this week's edition of the Poly Post for the full story.
March 3rd was the quarterly concert for Cal Poly Pomona's Musical Instrument Digital Interface Ensemble, also known as MIDI. The winner's show was directed for the first time by Jenny Amaya. MIDI is a series of electronically sent messages between instruments in an ensemble to create new sounds for classical notes. The ensemble consisted of over a dozen students playing different instruments. If you're curious about MIDI, pick up a copy of the Poly Post.
Armed with 2 vintage suitcases full of instruments, the band, In the Valley Below, performed on campus during the second traveling show, Walk with the Musicians, on March 4th. The band is made up of vocalist Angela Gale, co-vocalist guitarist Jeffrey Jacob, keyboardist Jeremy Grant, and drummer Joshua Clare. The band has performed at venues such as the Troubadour, El Rey Theater, New York's Bowery Ballroom, and on The Late Show with David Letterman. To find out more about the band, check out Alyssa Casa's story in this week's Poly Post.
Adding to Cal Poly's well-known engineering department is Cal Poly's Formula Society of Automotive Engineering team, also known as SAE. The team aims to attract dedicated and enthusiastic students interested in hands-on projects for the fields of automotive engineering, manufacturing cost analysis, business management, marketing, and sales. They participate in annual competitions that allow them to gain valuable hands-on experience and offers the potential to open up future job offers post-graduation. Find out more what SAE has to offer and what they strive for by picking up this week's Poly Post.
If you park your car along Valley Boulevard at the intersection of Temple Avenue near the University Village, beware, because in late February, a number of cars had been broken into. Because the incident occurred on the streets outside of the University Village, campus police cannot do anything to help these students. These break-ins fall under the jurisdiction of the Pomona Police Department, who would not release any information for the article in the Poly Post. Check out Zarina Obieda's story in this week's edition for the full scoop.
And here's Heather Corder with this week's sports update.
The Cal Poly Pomona baseball team suffered a 7-0 loss at Cal State LA Thursday in their series opener. However, Friday they came back with a 6-5 road win. They kept their momentum going into Saturday as they swept the doubleheader 6-0 and 4-3. This series extended their first place standing in the CCAA. Men's basketball began their postseason play Friday at 2:30 in Ontario at the conference tournament. The Broncos suffered a 77-73 loss in the semifinal round to Chico State. Men's basketball will take the 3rd seed in the NCAA Division II West Region Tournament and will take on Dixie State Friday in San Bernardino. A Broncos shuttle will be available for students wanting to attend. Congratulations to Jordan Fajan and Duran Scott as they were selected with all-conference first-team honors. In the conference tournament on Friday, the women's basketball team defeated Cal State LA 66-58. In the championship game, CSU Dominguez Hills had the edge over the Broncos in a 65-61 upset. Cal Poly Pomona will host the women's regional tournament as the Broncos will kick off a 7:30 p.m. Friday game against Alaska Anchorage. Congratulations to Jada Blackwell as she received Player of the Year, and women's head coach Danelle Bishop received Coach of the Year. Ashley Levitt and Ariel Marsh were honored with all CCAA selections. Track and field had a successful weekend at the Cal State LA Invitational as there were 5 NCAA provisional marks as well as several first places. Junior Jessica Giacoletti placed first in the high jump at 5 feet 8 3/4 inches, which hits a strong provisional mark. Austin Allen, Justin Ellerby, Aiden Irish, and David Perez also had strong performances. And that's it for sports this week. I'm Heather Corder.
This is the final edition of our version of the Poly Post this week. On behalf of all of us here, all the writers, photographers, editors, and the anchors, Rowan Salome, Heather Corder, Sam Stiles, and our producer, Chris Ventura, I'm Rachel Mellon. Thanks for watching.
Okay.
Let's try that.
Go ahead. I'm Rowan Salome.
That's good.
And I'm Rachel McMillan.
Yeah.
And I'm Rowan Salome with this week's Weekend Update. You cannot do that. Post Weekend.
Oh, good. He's like a big bruise there.
Ow! She's hitting me now.
And I'm Rachel Mellon. We'll see you next time.
You guys are really happy to be here.
Ow!
Hi, I'm Rachel Mellon. I sound like a man.
No, you're good. Yeah. She's right.
She kills me. She kills me.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know what's wrong with you.
Oh, my head hurts.
What?
She's hyperventilating.
Get her back.
What is wrong? My cheeks are burning.
Okay, that's cool. Now she gets the mic, she does her thing, and we're out. Let's do it one more time.
Okay.
This is it. This is the one.
This is
it.
the one.
This is it.
And we'll see you next time. And we'll see you next time.
going.
We will see you next time, and
See you tomorrow.
we'll see you next time. See you later. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.
All right.
I'm Sam Stiles with your Campus Community Calendar.
Hi, this is Ben Pacini with the Poly Post, and here's this week's Campus Community Calendar.
This is Andrea Jimenez with this week's Campus Community Calendar.
This is Heather Corder for sports. Oh wait.
It's okay. Yeah, I can throw that in.
I meant to type it, but I didn't. With 65 to 56. Let me do that again.
Let's see. Quick. Slower. You hate me, don't you?
I hate this part. It's not I didn't mess up. It's Chris.
We don't have-
Obviously,
we don't
Chris.
have-
I'm Rachel Mellon.
And I'm Rowan Salome with the Poly Post Weekend Update.
You can't be giggling in the background.
I know!
Sorry.
Chalk to decorate the campus however they pleased as a way.
It's like an echo in here. It's like you're doing it in a cavern.
The club's main goals are to advocate,
Wow.
Which included talent.
I'm not even looking at
Okay.
I'm Rachel Mellon.
And I'm Rowan Salome.
I was laughing when I spoke.
What? We did good.